Hello everyone, it is Anthony Gamer here, and today you are going to watch me play Condemned Ideals version 1.7.3. This was made by a Bulgarian YouTuber and developer named Mitaka BG, or known as Dreadloom. And if you want to download this game, I'll leave it in the description and go check out this creator's channel. And also, this game had been recommended recently on my YouTube account before, so without further ado, let's check this game, see if it's so interesting. And I might have to let you know that I tried this yesterday, so I think I would not be too foreign about how the instruction on the way to escape. So with that being said, we'll just go straight to hard mode, where Mr. Corrado Miller only have given us one life, and he is very quick. But there is a trick to trick away this Mr. Corrado. Right, here's the story. You are caught in a Nazi-controlled camp. You manage to escape into a hole that leads you to the sewers. So this was taken like a long time ago in the 1940s, where the Germans outbreak, something like that. Yeah, you know what I mean. You might have to learn more of your history. You need to explore to escape, but you're not alone because a crazy scientist named Corrado is there and trying to catch you, so be prepared and don't get caught. I got a neat trick to stay myself out of the Mr. Corrado's way. And that is how the name goes by Condemned Ideals. Without further ado, let's begin. In hard mode, you can only have a life left. And this is where we start off in the sewer. So the first thing you go is to the end of that place. And you might have to get this to be cut off. But first, we have to explore the inside of the building. So we go up, and later on you would see a camp. Alright, now we're inside of a camp. You guys just go to the left, and we're gonna enter into the Nazi camp. Wow. We're like sneaking through these evil officers. Alright, hammer. Pretty good. Now this goes like many ways, so you might still need your hammer to be on your hand. And the next stop that we're gonna do is to go here. Now here's my recommendation. If you're afraid of being wasted your time, just remember to always crouch down whenever he's like around, and by the magic happens, he would not gonna see you. Has anyone tried this technique before? So whenever you crouch down, even when you're walking, he would not going to see you. So that's kind of like a cheat way on escaping much quicker than it was supposed to be. Okay. We got more items that we have to get later on. So this is in the room that we need to check. Sometimes the items could be randomized. So yeah, don't get your hopes too much. Ah, there it is. The fuse box. This fuse box goes to that one room right at the end of that hallway. We'll crouch down just in case if that crazy scientist Mr. Corrado's here. Nope. He is not here. The Nazi officer is not here. I mean scientist. He's a scientist. Is there like a deep lore inside this? Now the only people that could explain this is the creator himself. Now here that we need the screwdriver. Yeah, I tried myself on practicing how this game works so that I wouldn't, going around the house all the time. And plus, this game works not really that well on this phone. If you play with the connection, it goes very terribly. So I'm glad there's an option of making the game smoother when you just, need to turn off your connection. Mr. Corrado? Mr. Corrado Miller? Where are you? Also, he has an icon. He's not only just an evil scientist, but there's something to do with that bird on his shoulder. Now, what could that mean? Is the bird like only his bestie? Or is that sign as a dead friend? What do you guys think? But yeah, this is kind of like a cheating way though. I'm just like so safe by doing this. Okay, puzzles. So this puzzle is that you have to get a knife and then you have to, what do you call, slice on that organ's patients even though they're all dead and they apparently all the same person. But yeah, it's very crucial. And I don't know how Mr. Corrado managed to have the screwdriver to put inside the body. It must took a while though, like he has to sew it all the time so it wouldn't be recognizable anymore. But unluckily, this guy is smart. So yeah. I recommend you to keep crouching down so you wouldn't get caught. We're playing pretty much invisible when we're crouching. Okay, Mr. Corrado. Mr. Corrado is heading upstairs. Is there anything in this cabinet? Alright, nothing. Okay, very nice. Okay, this guy is without a head. Oh no. Someone's ahead of his problem. Okay, Mr. Corrado, how's it going, buddy? Is it good to being a good scientist? Yeah, you're definitely being the greatest scientist of German of all time. And I probably will have to show you how the ending looks like too. It's kind of cool though. Okay, nothing there. Very nice. There are only 2 possible spots left. This room or the room all the way. Not here though. This room, no, this room or that room. Because remember, we have 2 more medkits boxes that we may have to uncover. Okay, this one isn't the right one. So we're choosing which one could be the possible key located. One? Alright, then I'm gonna run. Okay. Alright, I would assume... No, hold on a second. I need to use this on this thing too. The fuse bars. And write that one up there. And there. We're gonna have to bring back our screwdriver after we have picked up the hammer. Because that room is definitely need to be open. You want a hammer? This is a classic looking hammer that we always seen in every Unity games. And this developer managed to have the layout of the house much different than the other games I have played before in the Unity games. Maybe someday, if I could make my own horror games by my character, maybe this could work. But I don't have that much passion on doing it right now. I still have to learn how to do the scripts, modeling, even more. It's gonna take lots of time. Okay, unfortunately, we can only get the key at the end. Hello, Mr. Corrado. You did not notice me. You wanna know what happened when he noticed you? Look, he's gonna run and chase after you, but when you crouch down, he's definitely would lose a track on you. I don't think anyone has ever done this before, but there you go. The first people who had witnessed while taking a record. Right. The next step, to get the fuse box. Oh yeah, interesting puzzle. Isn't that right? You go. The doors are like keep closing by itself. It's just creepy. Man, that is not normal here. Right? We'll put this to the fuse box and we're done. Not really. We still have more to go. Let's say about 75 more. I mean, 25 more percent. Here we got the code we obtained the code that goes for the safe box that we have seen earlier that I haven't mentioned it downstairs. Mr. Corrado with his bird, where are you? You're not up here, right? Okay. Okay, very nice. Oh, camera glitch. Uh-oh. Condemned ideals. It's gonna be like a habit of me saying it in that way now. Because seeing this character's face, it's I don't know, it's somewhat funny, also a bit unnerving. A picture of Corrado and his wife before the war. So he had a wife before. Maybe she got murdered or got killed when the war had begun. And yeah, the war between the Russian, the Soviet Union, between German. But yeah, I think that's the case. It's like Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg kind of situation. Alright, so we got to go to Mr. Miller's office. Here are their fan arts. Very neat. This game isn't really that, famous enough. And it has already gotten a bunch of fan arts. Very nice. Alright, so this is the next path that we're gonna choose. And after all, we just need to find the item and go away. And this elevator leads us to the sewer again. And that's not all. We can get the item, I think. Here it is. So last time when I practiced it, I thought like maybe if I could get the rifle and shoot at that chain, maybe I thought that would work. Turns out it didn't. And you just need to get this item and just clip that chain and get out from here. Like, I did not notice that there were a chain cutter that were just left by in that sewer. Who would have thought? Until that time that I seen it close enough, I could finally manage to see there's another item that we're missing. Here you go. We are now exit out of the game or the camp. Oh, but he's still chasing us. We're still not over yet. You have escaped, but is this the end? Probably not, because we still have more stuff to go. Now I want to show you how the death ending would look like. It's quite cool though. I like how spot on the voice for this character, because he also kind of sounds like German to me. So yeah, let's check this one out before we end it. I'm afraid if I had to pause the video, it might going to crash like the one I did from... Why can't I move? Hold on a second, why can I move now? I cannot move? Why is that? Let's try it again. If this still happens, then we might have to give up on the ending, the bad endings. Okay, now it does not glitch anymore. Right now, our purpose is to get caught by Mr. Corrado Miller. See what's gonna happen. Well, spoiler alert, the person that we're playing right now is obviously gonna be dead. But you wanna know how he died? If you guys see, like in any of the soldiers in the German times, 1940s, what do they use to kill off a victim? Now here you go. Where are you, Mr. Corrado Miller? You must be behind this door. Yes, you have caught me. That is nice. No need. And here's the ending.
This, you monster.
Look, look. It's gonna be cool. Boom! He just grabs up his pistol and then just shoots you.
You mumbling abomination.
And he sounds German. He definitely sounds German in this in this scene. Absolutely great. You may think I'm going to say the meme, but turns out I am not the person that likes to say some kind of like memes that I don't understand. So yeah, guess that's all for Condemned Ideals, but that's not over yet. We are here is another purpose that we are gonna witness soon, and you wanna know what that is. It's the thing that people had played this game due to that other games that this developer had made. And it was after this game, if you want to know what it is. So let's go ahead and press quit. And of course, it will lead us to the home screen. And if I go to games folder, now let's see what this other game is. So now we're gonna explore the chaotic between Psychopath Hunt and Condemned Ideals that had turned into hello? I want to say after the screen showed up. Hello? What is going on? Do not tell. Okay. Condemned Hunt. That doesn't sound right, because I feel like it would be better if I just say it through the name. Psychopath Hunt as Condemned Ideals. I don't know how this creator managed to replace the original John Manson character to Corrado Miller. This is Corrado Miller, a scientist who resides in the outskirts of town. He is suspected of kidnapping and disappearing a 21-year-old girl. Miller is a lunatic with a criminal record, and he seemed to be related to the last year's Oliver Sin family case. Well, now there are like a deep lore to this, and the sequel's probably gonna come up very soon. So yeah, he had also released the trailer for that sequel. By now, the local police can't confirm he's related with the case, even though some neighbors claim about strange behaviors in his daily routine. He's already strange enough. He keep putting his bird on like his shoulder. I mean, like, that's not like human like. Of course, you're gonna have to put it in the bird cage, and not like keep putting it on your side all the time, even when you're like taking a bath or something and take a sleep. The father of this young girl is desperate. He contacted me to ask you to enter into the Miller's residence and take the girl alive. He will pay whatever it takes. He won't wait for the police. So we have no time to waste. Let's see if after this one you leave the business. I'm just surprised how some of the details had been changed too, so that it can be related to the Corrado Miller story. Is Corrado Miller's a true story? Is he based off a realistic guy who had lived and then fight for his life when the World War II? Is he real? Or is he just made up like a fictional story that take place in the historical place? But yeah, we're also gonna play this version too, where we are going to investigate Mr. Jones's house, but yet it had been replaced by the name of Corrado Miller's. Okay, animation of the hand icon bits different, which is awesome. Yet it's kind of annoying. Now I have no idea what this game over scene would look like. Probably we're gonna witness it too. It may gonna take a while, but you wanna see it, right? Alright. Let Mr. Corrado comes to the room. He also walks pretty quickly, but yet in the normal average speed of extreme mode. He looks absolutely terrifying in like this view. I'm not sure why. I think it's the height that makes me troubled. He's so tall that I think it could terrify us. I know if that's true or not, but when you see like a people who are tall, like very tall, and he's also a psychopath, wouldn't you be afraid at that point? You might be thinking that he's much more buff than any average height of serial killers. This is insane. And also this developer turned on the, what is this called? What is this filter called? Because I don't really like looking at it like this. I know it takes place like back in the World War II, but it doesn't mean that we have to like, you know, be like this. Black and white should be good. Okay, shotgun. This is the next one we're gonna check. And we're gonna wait for Mr. Corrado comes to Mr. Johnson's bedroom and boom. What is he holding? What is he holding though? Oh, an axe. Seriously? I thought he's a serial killer. I mean, an evil scientist who kind of like an officer. Why don't he just use the revolver that he used to shot me before? That would have been even cooler. But I guess they can't really animate him, you know, shoot at the player. Instead, they have to tackle. I understand. So instead, he just used the axe. Where are you? Oh, there he is. He walks very creepily, by the way. Yeah, I hear him. I hear him. He's so creepy, by the way. And with that face, he seems to be very unamused all the time. And the technique of playing this game is pretty much usual as the Psychopath Hunt games. Okay, we'll wait for Mr. Corrado. Hello, Mr. Corrado. Ding, ding. Still the same chase thing that I keep on hearing on any Psychopath Hunt remakes games. Now it has turned into a thing. Okay, shotgun. Throw that blue torch. Right now, save code is our next stop. And we're pretty much going to finish this in very no time. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, he saw me, yes. Absolutely delightful. Okay, how about you come here? Oh, Mr. Corrado. He also keeps changing his soundtrack, by the way. Yeah. Definitely makes you think that this is just a skin remodeled and had been changed afterwards. Okay, Mr. Corrado, is there any other words before I say goodbye and save Amelia Clark? Do you have any last words? You have no other last word, but just keep walking back and forth in a very creepy way. You don't even seem to speak in here. But I think you could actually try to replace the voice, wasn't it? I seen that other remakes of Psychopath Hunt that they could pretty much changed the voice lines of the psychopath. And now he has red eyes because I have been underestimated him all the time. Even though that's not really true. Like all I commented about his appearance is just his heights. I mean, I guess his face as well, because it's kind of creepy. Look at that face. Wouldn't it be creepy to see a guy that looks like this with the red eyes? That'll freak you out so much. Right, let's see what happens when we go to the game over scene. So we have pretty much reviewed both of the Condemned Ideals games that we have seen on Google Play Store. If there's any other more, then let me know. And if there's a sequel, then we'll go check that one out. Well, yeah, this is quite interesting to see another Psychopath Hunt remake. So I think I can conclude the conclusion that Psychopath Hunt might be the easiest 3D games that you can actually decompile, I think. Probably the easiest way to change the, I guess, the characters, the texture skins. If that's not true, then how come many of Psychopath Hunt remakes, mods, remastered, revamp, blah blah blah, even more? There are like 100 plus Psychopath Hunt fan-made games out there that I've seen. So yeah, it makes me encourage myself probably to make a mod about this game too. But it has to be original, because I don't want to make like a Psychopath Hunt continuation or like mod. I mean, not a mod, like a fan games. I don't know how you say it, but it's the one like how I did to my other mods. My first mod I ever publicly released on the channel before. Yeah, that's basically what the original character that I was talking about. So if I could change everything from the original way into the remastered way that I have done, then that could work. Maybe people could review the game. But there's one more thing. My Unity doesn't, it doesn't apply the Android portable. So I don't know how to make an Android version of this game without the compartments of it. So yeah, it's kind of hard way to do. But anyway, this is the last day at Condemned Ideals Hunt, or Condemned Hunt. How are you, Mr. Corrado? You doing very good? Jeez, so creepy. The way he walks and his height just freaks me out. What are you doing? What are you doing? You just... Okay, good thing you just wrapped myself without using the knife to slice my body and then put the screwdriver inside my body. That is good. That is good, man. I appreciate that. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. This is me playing Psychopath Hunt as Condemned Ideals. So we're gonna start with the order. We have played Condemned Ideals, which we have to somehow escape from the campsite and try to survive from Mr. Corrado and get to know how his story kind of goes. Because all we know from that game is that it takes place at the time of the World War II, because it says about the war, and it took place at that time. And for this Psychopath Hunt as Condemned Ideals, well, I guess the story had been set in here. So yeah, no need further that I need to explain of. If you want to download these two games, I'll leave them in the description. And I guess that's all for today's video. So anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in another horror games. Bye bye. Condemned Ideals as Psychopath Hunt. Mr. Corrado Miller. Do you have any relation to John Manson? I feel like I heard another character in Keplerians that's called Miller. Anthony Miller? No, that was Anthony Muller, the player that we're playing as right now. Maybe they have some connection, because Miller and Muller, they kind of almost resembles in each other way. When you say it, it kind of feels like the other word. Miller, Muller, Mr. Corrado Miller. Seems like. I don't know what it's called, but he might be an ex-leader. An ex-leader of the German Nazis. Yeah. Yeah. I forget what things I have to say though. We're just gonna end it here.